Hey everyone, it's December 11, 2025. Hope all of you had a great day today, and welcome back to the Humble Gent YouTube channel. And the holidays are right around the corner, and I know a lot of you are looking to purchase new watches for your collection or buying watches for your loved ones. I made a few big watch purchases I will share with you guys later on, but in today's video I want to share with you guys the watch that got me into luxury watch collecting. It got me more comfortable with spending more money on watches, and it was the one watch that really started it all for me. I've been into watch collecting for about 8 years now, and I started off with my Seikos, my SKX 007, my Orient watches, my Hamiltons, my Tissot's, and I was into those watches that $300 to $500 price range at the time for many years. And then several years after, I made the leap and bought my first luxury watch in 2020 when it first came out, and it is this watch right here. It is my Tudor Black Bay 58 in blue. And like I said, this watch here pretty much started my whole luxury watch collecting journey. The Tudor Black Bay 58 in blue, this watch made me fall in love with the hobby even more, and that's why this watch is so special to me. It's a lot of things that come together that make this watch special, but it's a little bit of the history, the specs, and why it still holds up today 5 years later, even with all these new releases by Tudor and other brands that compete with this watch. But before we get started here, let's do a quick wrist check. Today I'm wearing one of my favorite watches in my collection. This is my Rolex Explorer 214270 Mark II. This is a 39mm Rolex Explorer, the discontinued one. I absolutely love this watch. My favorite Rolex of all time. 36mm does fit great on me. The 40mm is a little bit big. The 39 is honestly perfect. I absolutely love this watch, and I am making another video following up on this watch, so keep a lookout for that. And before we get started here, I'll show you guys the 3 watches I've been wearing the most lately. And one of them has been the Tudor Black Bay 58 in blue, the watch that started it all for me, and this will definitely be in my watch collection forever. The second watch I've been wearing in my rotation almost every day is my IWC Mark 20 with this aftermarket Forstner bracelet that looks phenomenal. I love the black dial, and the anti-reflective coating on this watch is so good. IWC definitely killed it with this Mark 20. Third watch I've been wearing more often, and I should be wearing this more, is my Rolex Explorer 214270 Mark II, the 39mm Rolex Explorer. This is my all-time favorite Rolex, the only one I need in my collection. So even before what kind of collector I wanted to be, the Tudor Black Bay 58 in blue completely grabbed me. And right now I do have it on my Uncle Seiko Jubilee style bracelet, which I absolutely love. It really gives this watch more presence. I do love the oyster style bracelet that comes with this. I do love that as well. But I've been rocking it on this Jubilee style bracelet, and it really does look great on my 7-inch wrist. And really quick, I'll show you guys how this looks. Take my Explorer off. Man, look at that. The presence of the Jubilee on this watch makes this watch so much better. I love the oyster style bracelet, but on Jubilee, it looks so good. I love the blue on this, the vintage styling. It is honestly one of my favorite watches in my collection to this day. For me, it really is the proportions and the color and how it feels on wrist. It was my first real taste of a well-built luxury watch. It didn't look like I was trying too hard. Like I said, it has that classic diver style vibe, but with more modern materials, so it does feel solid on wrist. I remember the first time I held this watch, and it really felt like something I can wear every single day and admire on my wrist, and 5 years later, it is still that watch to me. I went through the honeymoon phase. I absolutely loved it. Years went by, and I actually sold this watch one time. It was a mistake. I sold several watches to buy another watch. I ended up repurchasing this watch because I knew I wanted this in my collection forever. Do a quick history on the Black Bay 58. The 58 name comes from the year, obviously, 1958. And that's when Tudor released the original Tudor Submariner reference 7924. That watch had very similar size, aesthetic, and overall purpose to this watch today. Tudor basically modernized that vintage formula with the 58 line, starting with the gilt version of that watch that definitely had more vintage tones to it. The Black Bay 58 Blue is definitely a vintage inspired watch, but because it has that blue dial, blue bezel, definitely has a more modern take compared to the black gilt one. And like I said, this blue version came out in 2020, and it took the original black gilt model and gave it a more cooler, more modern color palette. When this came out, it was so popular, people could not get this. It was one of those watches that came out, it really disrupted the enthusiast community. Everyone wanted this Tudor Black Bay 58 in blue. I remember initially trying to get this watch and I couldn't because it was out of stock everywhere. There was a wait list for this watch initially. Eventually Tudor did keep up with the demand of this watch, but it was so popular when it first came out. People loved it because it had that vintage size and a clean contemporary look. The original Tudor Submariner reference 7924, also known as the Big Crown, that watch helped establish Tudor as a serious tool watch brand, especially because their divers were used by military units like the French Navy. Fast forward to 2012, the Tudor brought back that vintage spirit with the Black Bay line, which combined the snowflake hands from the 70s with the Big Crown look from the 50s. When the Black Bay came out in 2012, it was so popular from collectors. It was a common sentiment that people wanted a smaller, vintage-inspired size to the original Tudor Submariner. 6 years later, Tudor finally came out with the Tudor Black Bay 58, the black version with the gilt. It brought a resurgence back into Tudor that made it popular again. Definitely made people look at Tudor in a different light. Then 2 years later, in 2020, they came out with this one right here, and a lot of people called it. And some people called that this one was gonna come out. When the black one was released with the gilt, people were saying the blue one was gonna come out not too long after, and those people were completely right. This watch right here didn't just change the trajectory of Tudor, but my collecting journey completely. And like I said, this watch really did open the door to everything I collect now, and I really do love the Tudor Black Bay 58 line in general. Not just the blue, but my Tudor Black Bay 58 GMT that I absolutely love in my collection. I love all the variations of this watch as well. There's so many. It's definitely Tudor's most popular watch. You have the 58 in silver, bronze, gold. You have the gilt version of this. You have this in red now. There's different straps like the Jubilee, the Oyster, the NATO strap. There's so many different variations of the Tudor Black Bay 58, and I think they're so popular because of the dimensions of the watch. Because this is 39 millimeters with about a 47 millimeter lug to lug, this definitely fits a huge variety of wrist sizes, and with the huge amount of variations of this watch, there's really a Tudor Black Bay 58 for anyone's taste. There's a reason why this watch is so popular, and this has the Tudor MT5402, which is a cost certified movement. It also has a 70-hour power reserve, so you can put it on Friday and it still will be running on Monday. It also has a water resistance of 200 meters, so it could be used as an actual dive watch. You have that beautiful dome sapphire crystal to give that vintage styling right there. You have the polishing on the side, the brushing on top right here. You have the beautiful blue aluminum bezel. On the crown, you have the Tudor rose that looks really great. Like I stated, this is a 39 millimeter case diameter, and this is a very slim profiled watch. It has that vintage styling with it. The lug to lug, like I said, very small at 47 millimeters, and it's about 12 millimeters thick. So it's not a thick watch, very small profile. That's why it's so popular. The blue color is definitely super versatile. Indoors, it looks definitely dark and classy. In the more natural outdoor light, it pops without being too loud. And Tudor really nailed the finishing of this watch. The polishing is extremely good quality. The brushing is phenomenal. This is the watch that really brought back Tudor. I can say 100% the Tudor Black Bay 58 is definitely the most comfortable watch I've ever owned. The fitment on my 7-inch wrist is great. I have friends that have wrists up to 8 inches or close to 8 inches that wear the Tudor Black Bay 58, and it looks great on their wrist as well. It's one of those watches that be worn by honestly anyone. Bigger people, smaller people, men, women. It can be worn by pretty much anyone. For me, the Tudor Black Bay 58 isn't just a watch. It's what really brought me into the world of luxury watches. It represents finding something new and you end up loving it. If you're thinking of getting the Tudor Black Bay 58, either the gilt version, the blue version here, or the newer burgundy version as your first luxury watch, I honestly think you can't go wrong. The Tudor Black Bay 58 is simple, beautiful, and it's definitely built to last. It's been 7 years since the Tudor Black Bay 58, the gilt version, came out, and 5 years since this one is. And these are still as popular as they were when these first came out 5 or 7 years ago. Black Bay 58 was definitely the watch that changed how people looked at Tudor. And I can say now this will definitely be a modern classic. And it kind of is already, even though it's only been out for 5 years. But this will be a watch that will be popular forever. I'm going to end the video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video today. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Blue. Leave a comment down below what you think and what your thoughts are on the Tudor Black Bay 58, especially the blue one here. Like I said, I love the gilt, I love the new burgundy version with the Jubilee style bracelet from factory, but the Tudor Black Bay 58 in blue has a special place in my heart. It's a watch that started it all for me, and if that's a good thing or bad, who knows. But I'm happy I'm in this hobby right now collecting watches, and I'm glad I can share my hobby with all of you through this channel. So please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, leave a comment down below what you think of the Tudor Black Bay 58, and let me know what your favorite Tudor watch is as of right now, a modern Tudor watch. Leave a comment down below and let me know. And remember, I do respond back to every single comment I get, and remember to stay humble.